Did it transfer you over? That would be nice to know. Test 2 should have ended. Okay, so it says it ended. That's good. So the only stream up right now should be Earthquake 3D. And hopefully it won't be an issue. But it does look like I'm having some lagginess. Unless it has to do with me changing pages. Let's see. I'm going to wait a second and see what it does. Because I might have to reset another setting. As long as it's staying live. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can look at it from my phone. Because every time I change pages, it seems like it changes on here. So I need to know that I'm not buffering. I want to do that. Um, just make sure I'm not buffering in my chat, and that will be good. I am going to leave this up for a little while. Sorry, no music or anything, just Earthquake 3D. It's not buffering? Okay, because when I changed, like I went over to Facebook, I noticed that my stream lagged on my computer, but it hasn't lagged on my phone. So I'm not sure what that's about. On my computer, I had to push the live button to actually catch back up. But on my phone, it shows that it's fine. Maybe I should make the ball spin a little bit faster. Could do that. There. I want to go down a little bit. Whoops. Come here. I want to show this area more. Yeah. Don't want to go too fast. Make people sick. There. And then go flying off the earth. You know, you guys, if the earth was flat, cats would have pushed us off by now. Yep, they would have. The earth is not flat. The earth is round. It rolls like a ball. If we were on a flat earth, we would have all done been spun off, especially with the mileage that we're going. My volume is really low. Okay, let me check my computer because it's set high. Okay, let me check this. Um, volume settings. Y'all can see I'm trying to fix volume here. Combine left and right audio channels into one. Uh, volume 50. Tell me if that does better. I turned the volume up. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, maybe, I don't know. I can hear myself on my phone. Let me see. Can you hear me now? I'm listening to myself on my phone, you guys. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. Yes. That's much better. Yeah, that is better. I never knew that that setting was turned down. So that's good. I can turn that up on my computer. I mean, yeah, I turned it up here. So hopefully that's a lot better for you guys and y'all can hear me now. And you won't say, this person's whispering. She isn't talking. I'm not whispering. Okay, so let's turn that off. Okay, so we've got the volume on the computer set at 100% now, even though I turned it down on my phone so that I don't hear it and y'all don't hear me talking to myself. Self. Stop talking to yourself. Yes, I'll stop talking to myself. See, self answers questions all the time. That's an overactive brain and an overactive imagination. So, how is y'all's Good Friday going? Mine started off as a bad Friday. I'm going to make it a good Friday. I need to get ready for my appointment. Much love, Heather. You take care of yourself, and I will see you hopefully tonight on Ron's channel. Hopefully, I think. Sorry. Hopefully that ball isn't spinning too fast for you guys because it's spinning way too fast for me. Okay, there. I slowed it down a little bit. If I watch it too much, I'll get sick. And then, I'll have to find some Dramamine. You have an appointment at 3? You know it's way past 3 here. It's already 4:31. You're late. All right, you can be late. So you guys, like I said on my last video, I have to use the free version because I could not download the paid version for my computer. My computer saw it as a bad file and would not install it. So I did go through and message Walton and let him know that I could not install it onto my computer, and hopefully he will reimburse me for the paid for version because that ended up being bad. It ended up being me having to reinstall my entire computer. So, if you know what that's like, losing everything that you've had on your computer, having to reinstall apps, reinstall programs, reinstall everything, then I had to redo my OBS because the settings were wrong and I was looking at it and couldn't get it into 1080. So I had to reset it to 1080 so that y'all will have a clear picture and it won't be a blurry picture for you guys. And then Heather just told me that I needed to check my sound. So I've just set the sound settings. So hopefully y'all can hear me better. Um, what else? The nice thing today is I was able to download Google Earth and it still had all my settings there, so that made me happy I didn't lose anything. So now y'all get to have Earthquake 3D and I am going to take a break, and while I'm in the background working on stuff, y'all can enjoy the nice spinning Earth and any new quakes that happen. Now, just so you know, I only have USGS. So let's see if I can pull up EMSC and I'll stick it down in the corner for y'all. Where did it go? Oops. Me trying to close this is like, no, that's not working. That is not cool. There you go. We'll just put it like that in the corner here. And then you can see when the quakes update. That should work. Date and time is here. My location is here. And the last earthquakes are here. I guess I could pull this over this way. Whoops. On the way to that. I could pull this over this way and have it a little more out of the way, but it won't go any further over that way. So, yeah. But that way you can see the magnitude is here and the depth is here. But I don't like that either because then you don't get to see the. Hang on. Let me do it this way. There. Now you can see the. This thing's not going to like me. Well, if I make it big, it still comes around and you can still see the thingy-majiggers, the little depths that are here. I mean, the sizes that are here. That'll work. So you have EMSC on the left, and you have USBS on the right, on the ball. Yeah. Okay, so Hey guys, so we now have Earthquake 3D, and I am learning how to reuse it. I haven't used it in about 4 years. So we now have Earthquake 3D. Was sent a file by Walton, and it does work. So now I'm in the process of figuring out flagpoles and all of that good stuff, which is awesome. So let's put this over here for you guys. We'll set it on this side here. I am using 1 day only, so we don't need 10 days. Just 1 day is good. I don't need to keep this up because that is not necessary. Um, this is all the earthquakes that have occurred within the last day. So as far as I know, this is it. But I am only going to keep it at about 1 day so y'all can see the earthquakes around the world. I have used all the feeds from around the world. So hopefully give you a good idea of all the earthquakes that are hitting in the world. I've done all the way from 0 to 10.0 for magnitudes. I don't know, colors. Let's see what colors. The newest flag, I want it to be, let's like the newest flag red. So the newest flag is a 2.6. That should be easy to see. So the newest flag is red. So that one's red. And I'm going backwards. Hopefully, this will be good for people who just want to watch the earth spin and know what earthquakes are going on in the world. Like me, I can run this in the background, and I will run it probably every day for people who want to watch as the world turns. I can't promise that I will talk the whole time, but this chat room is here for people who want to be in it, who want to talk with each other while observing. Much love, you guys. Enjoy. I am going to go find myself some dinner now. Bella, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Yes, I'm celebrating. I did not think that I would be able to get this to work, and I am so happy right now. I was like, I am not going to be able to have this on my computer, so now I'm celebrating. Let's see here. I don't know much. I wish I could figure out how to make the background. I want to figure out the background color so I can make it lighter. Let's see. Background. There. Wonder if that's better or if it's better with it darker. I can make my background purple. Ooh. Make the background red, blue, 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 pink. Pink. Hey, I'm pink. Could do pink. Y'all can see that better. I don't know what color. What color background should I have? I'm going to let y'all tell me. Looks brighter with a bluer background. What's rainbow? Oh, rainbow is stem color. Stem colors, different colors. We know the rainbow. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. Blue is better than black? Okay, we'll use blue then. 10. All right. So y'all can see I've left the outlines on here so y'all can see the different areas on Earth for different states, countries, uh, you name it. I think that looks pretty good. I want to be different than everybody, so we're doing different colors for stems. And I've got this refreshing every 1 minute, so it will refresh every minute. I gotta wait for it to refresh again. I don't want to put too many rings on here, but let's show the world here. That's 1 day right there. We want rivers. Let's see what rivers look like. We can add rivers on there. So I'm using different feeds, just so y'all know. So you may see some of them more than once, but I'm using the different feeds so that we can see the earthquakes in the different areas. So not all of them. I'm using USGS, EMSC, Geoscience, uh, Italy, and another one. That way you can see all the different regions. And I've also turned on Canada because I think it's important to see what's going on in Canada as well. So I have Canada on as well so that we can see the fill-in for Canada. And I will be right back in a few minutes. Try to make it a little bit bigger so y'all can see closer. Um, if you watch over here, you can see the other ones coming around. You can see at the top that I'm using USGS 1 hour, USGS 1 day, 2.5 plus EMSC last 100, M5.0 Geoscience Australia 7 day no depth, and 4.0 Geofond Germany last 20. So wanted to make sure y'all see the quakes that I am using. I did not use all of them because, let me see, I don't want to use the last 7 days or the last 30 days for Italy because that adds too much in there. I am not going to use the 8 month ones because that would be too much. USGS last 1 hour, I want to use that one. So yeah, trying to make sure that I have all the quakes on here that y'all need to see. And give it a minute so that it can update. And waiting for it to refresh. So they should all come out in a minute. And maybe. Okay, let's give it a minute. Hey, cowboy, how you doing? Just dropped in to say howdy. Um, I am working on making sure that all of the quakes are showing for you guys. It just take a minute for it to update, I think. The last earthquake that happened was a 2.1, and I'm still learning how to do stuff again. So we'll see if I can figure this out. That ain't it. There we go. All right. Now we get the last one day on there. Okay. Newest one was a 2.6. And I want to set the bell. Yay! Y'all have a bell? Hey, George, how are you doing? Did y'all have a bell? Did you hear the bell? Let me know in the comments if you heard the bell. It's got a refresh, so it's still going through refresh mode, I guess. You heard the bell? Yay! Hey, Ron, how you doing? I heard ding. Well, I heard it in my headset because with the way that the computer's set up now, I can hear it. So if somebody else were to be talking to me, I would hear them as well. I'm trying to give y'all the last day here. So these are all the earthquakes that have struck, but for some reason I'm not getting all of them right now. I don't know why, which is kind of weird. Look, it's a round circle. I'm sticking with the United States here. Maybe there's a limit coming in. There might be. I don't know. I don't know. I have to read the instructions tonight and go over it more. And there you go. All of them finally popped up. Good. Goodness gracious. No, there is no flat Earth. Earth is not flat. If it was flat, we would have all been flung off of it by now with as many miles an hour as the Earth goes. Let's see. How fast does the Earth spin? Earth spins about 1,000 miles per hour. So, yeah, we would be thrown off of Earth by now. What bozo? Who bozo? A flat bozo? There's a bozo? I don't know a bozo. Never heard of a bozo. What bozo? Okay, so y'all have seen the joke, obviously, of if Earth was flat, cats would have pushed us off of it by now, right? Earth is not flat. Earth is nice and round. Trust me, I've been in an airplane. If Earth was flat and you got into an airplane, you'd be in some trouble. I mean, go figure. But with Earth going 1,000 miles an hour, y'all do know that wind is speeding up, right? And since the wind is speeding up, planes are actually going faster now. Your cat is waiting for that job. Of course, all cats are waiting for that job. Trust me. Cats want to be the first to kick us off the planet. Let's see what it does if I put it on night. That's night. Outline, turn off outline. I like the outline being on. You can see the earth better. Sun. That's which way the sun goes. It's which way the moon goes. Okay, so not only are airplanes going faster now because of wind currents, the second thing, and I just had it in the tip of my head, um, oh yeah, time is getting ready to become messed up. They are saying that we are losing, I believe it was a minute, a minute. So time will no longer be the same as it was. I don't know who Dummy Doo is. I don't know anybody named Dummy Doo. Wait, I do know a Dummy Doo. Do da dum be dummy dum diddy doo. Yeah. Okay. Elementary school children can prove Earth is spherical, not flat. Yes. A lot of elementary. Well, if you think about it, what happens when you're running and you fall? You go sliding, right? So that should prove that Earth is round. Because when you fall down and you scrape that knee and you keep sliding forward, I'll tell you what, that's that hurts. Let the F Earthers go with the cats to the edge of the world and the cats will do their job. Yep. And I don't subscribe to flat Earth. I live on this planet, right? Okay, I live in an apartment and there's a hill. That is definitely not flat. That goes downhill. And if you look off to the horizon, you can see that it's not flat. Mountains show the Earth is not. Yes, you're right. They sure do. And they also explode. They're called volcanoes. Okay, so this something is messing with this and messing with my creation here. Stay. I'm watching this and it keeps changing. It's a little bit weird. There. How do we do that? See these blue ones here? These are volcanoes. I think that's pretty cool. Volcanoes are part of my Google Earth here. So we'll just leave the volcanoes on for you guys so y'all can see where the volcanoes are at the same time. Yeah, really, volcanoes. There is volcanoes on this on Earthquake 3D. You can turn the volcanoes on to see where the volcanoes are at. So right now, what you're seeing is all of the earthquakes that have happened in the world. A few of them, which is like the the ones for Australia, just so you know, those are 7 days, and the ones for um, Canada are 30 days. The rest of these are for a day. The red is the last one to erupt. Well, I don't know. You know, that's something I'm going to have to look up. Blue probably means that it's cold and not erupting. Red probably does mean they're the last ones that have erupted. Let's see, you know the best way to figure that out? We go up here and look at Iceland. Let's see. Well, if it turns back on, because right now this thing is messing with me. Hang on. I forgot the stop button. There. Okay. Now let's go down again. And my volcano is shut off. Okay. Yeah, my volcano is shut off. I had them on. Dang it. Well, they were on. My computer probably said, I'm not playing those. Okay. There you go. All right. So we're going to go over here and we'll look at Iceland. Unless they're not marked for Iceland. So we go up here, we look, you can see that's Wreck Jane's Jane's right there. So that shows Jane's volcano. So you can see the ones for Iceland there. It doesn't show all of them, it just shows the big ones. Yes! Cowboy, do a debunk video. That would be cool. Green Greg's already, yeah. I guess the red is the last one to erupt. So yes, Earth. This earthquake 3D does show volcanoes. I think it's kind of cool to show the volcanoes so that people know where they are. They know the ones that have erupted, the ones that have not erupted. The blue are the non-erupted ones. So red would be the ones that are erupting right now. So this is earthquake 3D with volcanoes. Hope you enjoy. They should also call it volcano 3D. Welcome to the chat to everybody that is here. If you are new, please hit the like and subscribe button. It does not cost you anything to do so, and it helps to support my channel. Cowboy, yes, do a debunk flat earth video. I think that would be very interesting. I will definitely watch it if you do one. Kids with 30 mylar balloons and GoPro camera have shown the curvature of Earth, not a what? Oh, okay. Another word, shh, glass dome. Right. The only thing is with this one, it doesn't like to stay where I set it at. So, yeah, that's the only bad thing that I'm having an issue with is I got to figure out how to set the setting for this. Let's see here. That one, we could do that one. We could do that one. I don't like that one because can't get it into view here. Uh, that one. There you go. That one shows the volcanoes on it too, only they are like funny little spears. That one, that's white Google Earth or white Earthquake 3D. That one, kind of like this one. That's kind of cool looking. Ooh, that one. And that one shows them as well with the see-through. Um, that one. Wonder if this one. Whoops, slow down. That one shows it as well. And I changed my background with these. Get that one, that one, and we'll stick with this one. So I like this one the best. The only thing is I don't like how it reacts at times. There you go. Flag. Newest flag. Red. Red. Nighttime is nice. Yes, it is. Let's turn off the grid. I like the outline and I like the islands being on here. There you go. And it'll pop back up as it's refreshing, so you'll have the volcanoes on here as it refreshes. Shows you the type of activity that is going on around the world. Flat Earth is a CIA psyop. It might be. Can you imagine though? If Earth was flat, people would be dumb enough that they'd push each other off. I mean, think about it. People are pretty nasty, and they do some nasty things. They'd probably be busy throwing each other off the planet. That'd be the best way to end a war. The army just goes up against the side and they back up, back up, back up, back up until the bad guys fall off. Like, sorry, I'm checking to make sure that my headset's still working because I think it needs to be charged. I just haven't charged it yet. You know, one of those other things, what could go wrong might go wrong today. Anyway, having my computer working again is got me happy. Having my Earthquake 3D back for the first time in a few years makes me happy. It's only $20 plus tax. It's worth getting. But if you have problems, Walton will help you out. I was so mad earlier, I thought that I had bought something that just wasn't going to be fixable. And he sent me a new link to fix it. Pizza. Go check it. Hang on a minute, you guys. My daughter done bought pizza. Okay, I'm back. Huh, I was gone for a minute. My daughter bought me pizza. Her sweet. I had pepperoni pizza, and breadsticks. My favorite is calzone. If we lived on a flat cake plate, I would move to the bottom of it. Then I wouldn't have to deal with so many nuts. So if the world spins at 1,000 miles an hour, can you imagine those airplanes up there? I don't even want to imagine how fast they go. I heard they're going about 800 miles an hour these days. Yeah, that's scary. I wouldn't want to be on a plane going 800 miles an hour. That's just a little too fast. Welcome to whoever's in the chat. Please bear with me. I am eating dinner. I am starving. I haven't eaten all day, and it's 6 o'clock. What you're looking at on the globe is volcanoes and earthquakes. The newest earthquake is red flag. And you are looking at the last day. And I have it just reset every 1 minute so that you will have new earthquakes every minute. And as far as the blinking goes, I have no idea what that's about. Maybe it's geomagnetic activity. I think I'm going to set this to reset every 5 minutes. I think that would be better. Now, I will live stream until Ron comes on, and then I will go over to his channel to moderate with him. I am planning on doing Earthquake 3D each day so that people who would like to watch and see the globe go around can watch and see the earthquakes that are ongoing and happening um, over the weekends. During the week, I'll do my regular things, but during the weekends, I will leave Earthquake 3D up so that people can come to the channel and have the live chat and also watch Earthquake 3D. Now, if I have any nastiness in my live chat, then I will probably turn the chat off and just leave Earthquake 3D up. I do have good moderators, admins. Most of them have their own channels, and they are the best. Yes, George, I figured it out. Okay, so I was eating dinner, just so y'all know. I did not want to be rude and be over here chowing down while doing a live stream, but I forgot that I had my headset still on, so I had to mute so I could eat in peace. Because, oh my goodness, everybody was listening to me chowing down. Hey, Anatolian, welcome to the chat room. Feel free to chat. Now, when you chat one more time, Anatolian, you will see something special by your name. George, my daughter bought pizza and also she brought breadsticks. And she brought something to drink, but I can't drink that, so she will enjoy that on her own. I don't want to see that name in this chat room. We support his channel, but from a distance. I think, you know what? That is a question. Bella, do you still do videos? Where is Joe at, that stinker? Joe is probably busy still with his house. He is moving into a new place, so he is probably not online. Plus, he said he hasn't been feeling well lately, so we'll give him the time of day that he needs to get better. But you know what? You're right. Joe hasn't been on for a little bit, so I am worried. He's probably doing fine, and everybody's just worrying. You know what I watched last night? Well, I've been watching the last 2 nights on on Netflix. I watched the story of Moses. It's pretty interesting. Hey, I gave Anatolian a wrench, but he looks like he split. So if you see him, tell him. Thank you. I gave him a stick, a wrench. He's from the other chat room, so I figured he might like one in this chat room. I'm just wrenching people. If you're in this chat room, I recognize you and you're a good person, I will give you a stick. Plus, I've known George, Cowboy, Bella for a very, very, very long time. You are very welcome, Anatolian. I just finished work and on the move driving. Well, do not be texting and driving. That is like dangerous. I repeat, dangerous, especially if you're not in your seatbelt. That's dangerous. So no typing while driving. Listening, yes, that's fine. Driving and typing, keep the fingers away from the cell phone. Yeah, eyes on the road. LOL. That's funny. No, you walk around. Ha ha. LOL. So, people that are new that are coming in here, welcome to the chat room. We have earthquakes on 3D and we have volcanoes. And you know what's funny? I miss having earthquake 3D with the volcanoes Because when you look at the red ones are the ones that are erupting. The blue are the ones that are not erupting. So it makes it easier to see which volcanoes in the world are busy right now. Anatolian, you better be on listening mode. No driving and texty. Trust me, there's a story about driving and texting from a long time ago. I try to forget it, but I still remember it. I was in my car. I was going to go somewhere. I stopped to text the person that I'd be there soon, and bam! I went right into the back end of another car. You realize I got lucky. Those people just wanted $500, paid them off, good to go. Never heard them again. But I'll tell you what, that was a dent in my pocket. So play by the rules and no texting and driving. The orange ones are the ones that have erupted or are erupting or are in the process of erupting. The blue ones are the ones that are not erupting. You can see an orange one up here, and I'm sure we'll see another orange one as the world goes round. Do y'all prefer it to go left or to go right? I don't watch it. I think that it should go left. But I guess it could depend on which way the world actually turns. But here you can see there's an orange one coming around right here, and we'll show you where that one's at. That one is Wreck Jane. Then we have another orange one over here. If I can get to it. That one is here, Ferna. Ferna. Okay, Ferna. So you can see right now it's showing that there are two erupting ones. Now I'm going the opposite direction. As the world turns. So let's tell you, which volcanoes are erupting in the world right now? The volcanoes that are erupting in the world right now are, as soon as this opens for me, Fernandina, which is in Ecuador, started erupting on the 2nd of March, 2024. Ahai started erupting January 1st, 2024. Luatobi started erupting December 23rd, 2023. And these are the ones that are continuing. Marapi, Peos, Shishaldin, Kuchetskoy, Mayon, Kikai, Etna, Ibeco, Cavachi, Rincon de la Vega, Great Sitkin, Marapi, Luotolak, Sangay, Tenakula, Karatang, Nayam Lugera, Simaru, Odoilingi, Era, Betsiami, Simankaya, Lingila, Masaya, Tafua, Villaraca, Nuvalo del Ruiz, Saunders, Manam, Hurd, Reventador, Ibu, Popocatépetl, Suenizajima, Fuego, Bagana, Chevaluche, Erebus, Urtael, Stromboli, Ducono, Santa Maria, and Yasser. And here's a link so you can look them up. at any time to see which volcanoes are erupting. I put the link in the chat room. Fuego has an ash advisory right now. Yep, they are ongoing. So the list that I gave you is ongoing volcanoes. Um, Depending on if you look at the other side, it'll say yes. So WVAR report for Fernandina. Um, that report is in Spanish. So they post them in their own languages here. Um, Abeco KVRT reported that moderate explosive activity was ongoing at Abeco during 14th to 23rd March. According to volcanologists in Severin, who I don't know how to pronounce that name, during 20 to 21 March, explosions generated ash plumes that rose as high as 2.5 kilometers or 8,200 feet and drifted southeast. So this here will have a list. It has a list. These are the list of the volcanoes. And next to them, yes, you will see the updates for those volcanoes. Okay, I'm going to check and see if Ron is live yet. I don't want to miss his live stream. And I'm hoping that my computer did not reset me for what I watch and what I don't watch. So I have to resave this. Because, everything on my computer has been reset. Okay, so I need to set my city. Won't let me set my city. It says I live in Oslo. Hey, I live in Oslo. Okay, so you guys, I'm on my VPN, so I can't set my city on my computer. It has me in Oslo. Now that's funny. I am not in Oslo. I am in the good old United States of America. All right, you guys, it is 6 o'clock. As I said, I would be going offline at 6. I am going over to Ron's channel in a few minutes when he goes live. Right now, I'm going to relax for a few minutes. I will be back live tomorrow, live streaming Earthquake 3D for those who want to be here. I cannot promise you that I will be talking, but I can promise you that I will be live tomorrow. So I hope you will enjoy. I will be back, let's say tentatively around 11 o'clock, and I will stream until 6. Also, this is so that my viewers who live in other parts of the world, such as Britain, can go to bed and not be awake. I do not want to be live streaming at night. I have not done videos because my pooter had a hissy some years ago. Did you try resetting your video, your computer, Bella? I wonder how soon volcanoes in the lower 48 USA will start erupting. I'm more concerned about Mount Hood, and I am concerned about the volcanoes on the West Coast, like Mount St. Helens. Those are the ones that we need to be watching along with Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier is well overdue for an eruption, and I'm just keeping an eye on that. If Mount Rainier does erupt, people will need to leave faster than they've ever left anywhere. They don't need to be sticking around. They need to just get out. Mount Rainier will destroy Tacoma, Seattle, and all of those areas. And it won't be just because of the volcano, it will be because of lahars. And you cannot outrun those. So that is something to keep an eye on. Anyways, you guys, I am going to get off now. Hi, Mark. How are you doing? I miss seeing you. I am doing well. I had to reset my entire computer tonight. Um, I got Earthquake 3D earlier, and I'm going to tell you all exactly what happened. I bought Earthquake 3D. My daughter paid for it as a gift for me so that I could have it back on my computer again. And when I went to install it, my computer told me that it was an unknown file and it wouldn't accept it. Well, I went being told by my son to go to a configuration and turn it off. So I went to that and turned it off. Well, afterwards, I realized that I needed that turned on because it was part of my system protection. So, guess what? I had to turn it back on. And so I had to reset my computer. So I pretty much lost everything on my computer and I had to reinstall everything. So that is what I went through this afternoon. What about Yellowstone caldera? I don't think Yellowstone's going to go anywhere for a long time. Um, if y'all recall, what was it, 2 to 3 years ago, there was a 7.0 earthquake, 6.0 earthquake, a big earthquake in Yellowstone. I don't remember the exact size. It's going to take quite a bit more than one 5.0, 6.0 earthquake to cause that to erupt. When you would see that getting so busy that the earthquakes are not slowing down, then I would be concerned. But as of right now, I am not concerned about Yellowstone. Yeah, it was a nightmare. And then I ended up getting a hold of Walton and talking to him, emailing back and forth, and he sent me a link so that I could actually download it from him. And I didn't have a problem. I only had a problem when I tried to download it through the pay for site. So that was the only issue that I had. And I'm grateful because now I have this back, and it's the one that I wanted back because it has the volcanoes on it, and people will be able to see the volcanoes in real time. And when they erupt, they'll see whether they're red or blue. So blue means they are not erupting, and red means they are erupting. Um, Also, it's only the major volcanoes that are on here, and not all of them in the world. Yep, you're right. If Yellowstone goes, it's going to be a nightmare. And it won't just affect that area, it will affect pretty much most of the United States. We'll have ash over towards this area, and there'll be ash on the west coast, but it also depends on which way the wind's going, because whichever way the wind's going is which way the ash will get blown. And how fast the wind is moving is how fast the ash is going to go. So that's something to keep an eye out for. But as far as Yellowstone going anywhere anytime soon, I just don't think it will. I think that is something that I'm more worried about World War III before I am about Yellowstone. With everything that's going on, like I was just talking to somebody today about Israel getting ready to do the red heifer tomorrow. I believe that could start a war. Um, I'm not going to go into my personal beliefs in Christianity. However, there's a lot of bad feelings around it with people in other parts of the world. And as Christians know, Jesus Christ, and this is the perfect time to talk about it. Jesus Christ died as the last offering. So I don't believe that this offering should be being made, but Israelis, Jewish people, do not see Jesus as Lord and Savior. So therefore, they will go ahead and do the red heifer. And what that means for Muslims is that they believe that brings about the building of the third temple. And of course, they are very, very protective over the masjid in Israel and Jerusalem. So their Al-Aqsa Mosque, they're worried that it will be destroyed. So there's a lot of tension going on over there in that area. Have I ever seen the movie Yellowstone yet? Yes, I have. It was a really good movie. Um, I've watched it before. Hepton Lake was the largest in the 1950s. Yes. Okay, you guys, it's after 6. I am going to get off so that I can go over to Ron's channel. I love you guys, And I will see y'all around 11 o'clock tomorrow, my time, Eastern time. So right now it's 6, so tomorrow, 11 o'clock. If you look at your time, you'll be able to see what time it is there to set it by the time here. All right, you guys, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great evening. Much love. Kisses to all of you. I will be back tomorrow.